Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The village of Emmerdale was in turmoil. Rumors had swirled for weeks about the shocking murder of Ray, and all fingers seemed pointed at Bear. The quiet, brooding man had been a constant suspect, his mysterious behavior and sudden disappearance the perfect ingredients for a classic whodunit. Fans had debated endlessly, could Bear really have done it? Or was the village's intuition tragically wrong? Just when everyone thought the mystery was solved, a shocking twist emerged, one that left the village and viewers alike gasping. A brand new clue surfaced, suggesting Bear might be innocent. And if Bear wasn't the killer, then who had the audacity to commit such a ruthless act in the heart of Emmerdale? It all began on a rainy Thursday evening. The villagers had gathered in the woolpack, nursing pints and whispering theories like detectives on a late-night case. Chas, still grief-stricken over Ray, could barely conceal her suspicion and anger toward Bear. "I knew it," she whispered to Paddy. "He's always been too secretive, too unpredictable. It had to be him." But as fate would have it, none of them were prepared for the twist that would soon rock their world. D.S. Armstrong, the diligent detective handling Ray's case, had returned to the village with startling news. In his hands, he held a small, blood-stained glove. The glove didn't belong to Bear. It belonged to someone else entirely, someone no one had suspected. The revelation was enough to silence the pub. Even the usually composed Kane looked like he'd seen a ghost. "What do you mean it's not him?" he growled, eyes narrowing at Bear, who sat frozen in shock. "After everything, you're telling me I'm innocent?" "Yes," D.S. Armstrong confirmed. "We've cross-checked fingerprints and DNA. Bear's been framed. This changes everything. We have a new suspect, someone much closer to the scene than anyone imagined." The village reeled. Could it be someone from the community? Someone Ray had trusted? The possibility sent shockwaves through every corner of Emmerdale. Secrets long buried began to surface, old grudges, hidden relationships, and whispered betrayals that no one had dared discuss aloud. Meanwhile, Bear's reaction was a mix of relief and lingering fear. For months, he had lived under the suffocating weight of suspicion. Now, vindicated yet still wary, he knew that the real killer was still out there, watching, waiting, and perhaps planning their next move. As the storm clouds of mystery gathered over Emmerdale, viewers were left clinging to their seats. The dynamic between characters shifted almost overnight. Trust fractured, alliances tested, and every glance seemed laced with suspicion. Even Bear, once feared by many, now found himself an uneasy ally for those desperate to uncover the truth. And then came the chilling realization. If Bear had been framed, the true murderer was clever, patient, and ruthless. This person had studied the village, manipulated events, and planted evidence with unnerving precision. The game had changed, and the stakes were higher than ever. Emmerdale fans could hardly contain their excitement. Social media exploded with theories and predictions. Could the real killer be someone no one had imagined? Or was this just the first layer of an even darker plot? Whatever the truth, one thing was certain. Emmerdale had once again proven why its twists left viewers stunned, breathless, and utterly addicted. As night fell over the village, Bear stared out at the rain-slicked streets, a glimmer of determination in his eyes. The fight for justice wasn't over. It had only just begun. And one thing was certain: Emmerdale would never be the same again.